Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I got two streams on right now. I probably should be putting it like next to each other. Hold up. That way I can be looking one way. I ain't gotta keep turning my head. But anyways, y'all. Oh, computer. Hopefully I give y'all some tea that y'all can use today, because y'all, I need people to really understand the importance of why we should be making financial decisions right now and not waiting. I think that people are too focused on the right now money. I don't know if it's because of the internet. I don't know if it's because you're seeing other people with stuff and you feel like if you don't got it, that make you inadequate. I really don't know what it is. But the fact that certain financial decisions are not being made right now, I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. Like, you're going to regret it. You'll ask that personally. Ask what personally? Look at my head, y'all. Ain't no way I'm out here with my edges looking like this. But it's okay. I'm going to get cute and I'm going to get outside in about 2 to 3 hours. When I get offline, I'm gonna get outside. But anyways, so y'all, I want y'all to just kind of understand something, right? When you have a 401k, because a lot of people are relying on the wrong type of retirement accounts and relying on the wrong type of things, and you're gonna get to a certain age and you're gonna wish you shouldn't have, right? So when it comes to retirement, I got on a 5 high and it's squeezing my stomach so tight. But anyways, so when you put your money into a 401k or a traditional IRA, certain things like that, you're already, first of all, you're paying taxes on your money when you make the money. And then if you need to use that money, not only are you paying taxes on it again, you're getting a 10% penalty if you take the money out before you're 59. Why are you not able to use your money until you're 59? That makes no sense. So how is a 401k making sense for anybody right now? You're paying triple taxes on your own money. And then on top of that, I feel like anytime you have money, you should have access to it, because what if a crazy good business opportunity come and you need to invest? You're not going to be able to do that, because those type of accounts, you have to, why it look like, it's just looking crazy up here. But anyways, you're not going to be able to use the money because the money is locked up in a 401k. Good morning. So what I teach people how to do, so let me just kind of give y'all a little bit of insight, right? When it comes to investing, most people invest their money in actual bank savings accounts, which your money is making no money when you invest in those accounts. Your money is doing nothing but sitting flat, okay? And if you get a high yield savings account, these savings accounts really don't even pay you nothing but a couple of cents on your money, literally. So first of all, before I get into what I wanted to tell y'all, it's actually accounts out there that pay you like at least 4%. Even though 4%, you could still be doing better. At least it's a little bit better than your money just sitting flat in a checking account, right? But fast forward. Then we get to the second level of investing, which is going to be, you know, stocks, index funds, ETFs, things like that, right? As I would say, when you have money that you're not just so strapped and tied to, investing in the variable market can be good. Which stocks, index funds, ETF, that type of thing, that's called the variable market. So take something from this conversation that you can use, because I'm finna spill the tea for y'all real quick. When you invest in the stock market or index funds, ETFs, anything like that, that's called the variable market. Why? Because it's Whenever the market goes up, you make money, but when the market goes down, when the market crashes, you actually lose money. All right, so when you go into investments, you always want to go in with that understanding and really have a perspective and a strategy to what you're going in that market to do. Because in that market, you can very well lose money. But if you got a coach like me, you probably won't lose, because I trade like foundationally. I don't trade like fast and messy and get rich quick and all that. I know how to identify market structures, and I make my decisions based on what I see, and I can teach you how to see things the way that I see things. All right. So that's neither here nor there. What I was saying to y'all is three rules of money, right? You got when your money is running flat is when you're putting your money in a checking account or a savings account and it's making absolutely nothing. And then you got the variable market where you're investing in, the actual market, whether it be stocks, ETFs, index funds. Some people trade crypto, forex, and things like that. Okay. So that's the variable market. That's when you see the lines go up and down, up and down, up and down. And the reason why we call it variable is because why, guys? And I'm repeating this because we're going to get to number 3. But anyway, the variable market is when the market is going up, you make money. When the market crashes, you lose money. Okay. So then we get to number 3, which is going to be fixed index. All right, fixed index. Keep this in your mind, because if you ever question anything I say, you can go and ask somebody else. And if they really know what they're talking about, they're going to tell you that I'm telling the truth. All right, so fixed index is the 3rd rule of money. And so with fixed index, in an index fund, you don't actually lose money like in a variable market. So in a variable market, like I said, when the market goes up, you make money. When the market crashes, you lose money. But when you invest in index funds, when the market crashes, you don't lose money. You don't lose money. You have a built-in floor to where whatever you made for that year, your account cannot go no lower than that. Index funds, you don't lose money when the market crashes. And so, but whatever index fund it is, it's a certain percentage that you can make per year. That will be the catch. So people are like, okay, so what's the catch? How come you can put money in and you can make money, but you can't lose none? Yeah, right. That's fake. It's not fake. Good morning, everyone on YouTube. Good morning. I have 2 streams here, so I didn't see y'all come in the room. Good morning. The thing about the index funds is that when the market goes up, you make money, but when the market crashes, you don't lose money. However, the catch is that you only can make so much in these index funds. So it's probably so say if you made 10% or 12%, you can't go over that 12% because it's a fixed index. Good morning. So for beginners, I would say index is safer for y'all because you have guaranteed growth and you don't have the risk of losing your money. All right. So and another reason why index funds are better is because typically you make more in an index fund than you would make, of course, in a checking and savings, which is the 1st rule of money, which is the flat line. The variable market where you trade in stocks and everything, it is way more growth potential, because if you in a good trade, you can make a lot of money. But the downside to being in the variable market is that if you're not in a good trade, you're going to lose a lot of money. Okay, the index, no, you're not going to have them big growth spurts like you would if you're in a market, but your money is going to make more money than it would sit in the savings account, and you're not going to lose money. So that's why I feel like for beginners, index funds is the best way to start. All right, because you're just building up accounts at that point. If you're the type of person you feel like you got a little money to risk, you're not so tied to your money to where if you lose your money, you're not going to literally go and start a purge. You might be okay with trading, all right, in the market, because now as us trading stocks and things like that, we do have a lot of growth potential. Like you can make hundreds to thousands in a day, in a seconds, in hours. Like, it depends on what trade you in. However, the risk is still the same. You can lose a lot too. That's why in my program, thank you, in my program, I show you guys how not to be impulsive, first of all. I do have partners, I have friends that do what we call, what is that called? Futures, which you're making money in literal split seconds, really fast. I do not teach that because I don't want no beginners coming into my area and it's, you wish. I'm so scared of them things, you wish. Anyways, so, um, that's not funny. Don't play with me like that. Because we in Florida. In Florida, honey, bugs are just like freaking regular here. But thank God I'm too scared of those. Don't do that. Do not do that. You might see a lizard now. Lizards be getting in the house up here in Florida. Lizards do be getting in the house. So if you would have said it was a lizard, you might have got me. But anyways, y'all, when lizards used to get in the house, I used to wish like heck that I wasn't into it with my person that I was with, because I used to be wanting somebody to come and kill them things. But anywho, your girl is single now. It's okay. Anywho, so the reason why I'm saying this is because, have you ever had an opportunity where you feel like, okay, I'm gonna do it one day, but then 5 years passed or 10 years passed and you never did it? And then you looked up and you like, dang, where I could have been, right? This happened to me when Bitcoin first came out. Like, it was a guy, he was a white guy. He walked straight past me in the parking lot of a gas station. He didn't even look at me. That's how I knew it was God. He did not even take one look at me. He walked straight past me with his head down. And he said, go put $50 in that Bitcoin ATM. This when Bitcoin ATMs had just first came out. I didn't even know what a Bitcoin was. And go put my money in there? Yeah, no. So I missed out on that opportunity. Because now Bitcoin is like, I think the highest it went to was like 104,000 or something like that. I'm not sure, but I would have been in double B's. I would have been the billionaire already. Okay, so I made it my business that when other opportunities came to me, I didn't sleep on them. I didn't procrastinate. I got up in there with faith, you know. And so good things happen to me because of that. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all of the compliments. I can see it. There's no painting in my room, so either you're blind or you're playing games and we're talking about money right now. But anyways, so look, y'all, I'm saying all this to say that right now it's time to make financial decisions that can set you up. You don't want to look up another 10 years from now and you're not where you want to be. You have to start today in order to see the results. Otherwise, the time's still gonna pass. The time not gonna stop passing just because you decide I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Millie. The time not gonna stop passing just because you are scared to make a move. If you want to be wealthy, you need to study. And if you can bring me one wealthy person that wasn't an investor, I'll give you $1,000. I don't know none. I don't know no wealthy people that are not investors. Every wealthy person I know is an investor. I'm not talking about people who received inheritances. I'm not talking about people who got stuff given to them or whatever the case. Even if it comes to entertainers or like artists and stuff. If they are not investors, you see them same people after a few years with nothing. You have to know where to put your money. You have to know how to multiply your money. Because what made you rich today, if you were somebody who, just made a song and all of a sudden you blew up. Now, don't get me wrong. Let's be clear. When you make a song, you're investing in yourself because you have to pay for the studio session. You got to pay for the mix and mastering. You got to pay for the distribution. So that's still investing. You invested in yourself. So I truly don't know anybody who's successful that wasn't an investor. However, let's finish the conversation. Say, for instance, you made one song, you just blew up, hypothetically. You eventually have to find something to put your money into, because you're not going to just do the same thing forever. It's people like good runs, good song, good, made a hit. Maybe that hit made them money for 5, 7 years, 8 years. They either got to drop another hit, or they better have put that money somewhere that's multiplying. Because if you don't multiply your money, success not gonna last that long for you. But anywho's, so as Donna the Billionaire, as your business consultant, as your financial consultant, it is so much financial knowledge that I know, to where you literally can tell me what age you want to retire at. So me personally, my retirement age is, I would say 47. I would say maybe like 45, 47. That's my personal retirement age. So you would tell me what age you want to retire at, and what I do is put you together a financial structure to where it tells you how much you need to invest every year in order for you to retire at that age. Now, if I knew the information I know right now, I probably would have started when I was like 23, 24, and my retirement age would have been 35, 36. I'm not 35 or nothing like that right now, but my thing is, if I would have knew the information I know now, I would already be retiring maybe in the next 3 years. But I have the information now, and I'm taking the steps right now. So by 45, 47, somewhere like that, I'm going to be retired. But I want to do this for more people. Why? Because I've been doing taxes for 10 years before I got my broker's license, before I got my Department of Financial Services license, before I got my business license. And before I had any of that stuff and I knew any of the information I knew now, I've been doing taxes for literally 10 years, okay? I've been doing taxes really young because my mom was a tax preparer, okay? I learned how to do taxes when I might have been like 22, something like that, 23. Was I 23? Anyways, when I'm able to see where, so first of all, let's just be clear about something. Every other culture is living off inheritance, but the blacks. And that is what I'm just not proud of. That's what I don't like. And I want to change that. At least, if I can change that for at least 5 families, I am happy. I want to do it for a lot more people. But if I can look at least 5 families and see that their children are not going to have to start from zero, and their children are literally $1 million babies, I'm going to be proud of that, because I did something for my people. White people, Hispanic people, white people and Chinese people, they got their generations on lock. You heard? Like, they are literally living off of, they are multiple generations put up. Like, Asian people, when they children get married, they still send financial money stipends to their kids and their spouses. It's tradition. Like, white people, they be calling in to get their taxes done, and these people is like, I got this $400,000 account from my grandmother, and I inherited this house from my mother, and I shouldn't have to pay taxes on this because it's an inheritance. And it's like, it's not the time no more where we can sit up here and talk about slavery. That was so long ago. Shut up. Talk about Bill Gates and Warren Buffett said they will be donating all of the wealth and letting their kids make their own money. I'd love to see it happen. And make sure you do the traces on these so-called charities that they donate them to, because they probably belong to somebody that they know. I can like almost guarantee you they're not just giving away the wealth. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But anyways, it's only our culture that is fumbling the bag. Because like I said, you can't sit up here and keep talking about slavery and we almost on a decade of freely giving information. Internet, YouTube, we almost on a decade of information being freely given. So now it's just a matter of, why are you not teaching financial literacy in your home? Why are people still spending money recklessly and wastefully and trying to keep up with everybody else just because the internet is showing you in real time what other people have? If you didn't have the internet and you didn't know what other people had, I can guarantee you wouldn't be going through a mental crisis. You wouldn't be stressed out, and you wouldn't be trying to live beyond your means because you wouldn't even know what other people have. You would just think that your life is normal, and you would be more happy and more satisfied with the present. But because you can see what other people have, you feel like you should have it. You might feel like you're behind. You might feel like you need to do more. It's just certain things. So also in Black culture, we got this whole, when you turn 18, get out my house thing. Other cultures do not live like that. They got their grown kids still living with them in a basement. I be having 24 and 25-year-old white men calling me talking about my mom still has my credit cards, or my mom told me that I need to file my taxes and it's not because they not self-sufficient. It's not because they don't have nothing. It's because their family dynamics are different. They still advising their children on what to do with their money. They still advising their children on how to stay 30% below their, on 30% of their credit limit. They still being involved in their children's lives and financial decisions. It might seem overbearing, but it's for their good. Then we got mama gotta have a life too, Jody. We got all of these stigmas in Black culture that's causing generations and generations of our children to be at a disadvantage. If you gotta have a life so bad that the person that you want to have a life with is not encouraging you to stay involved in your children's financial health, that tells you something. That tells you something. Anybody trying to donate something to me need to donate it to Heaven's Doors on Cash App. It's going to say Donnathebillionaire. But thank you for even playing. Anywho, can I have... OMG, y'all, stop it. Stop it. Anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, so Black culture has so many different type of stigmas. I even had a girl tell me that her stepdad put all of his daughters out early because he said they need to learn resilience. True enough, resilience is a very important skill. It's a very important character trait. But how is making your children struggle helping them in the long run? First of all, as girls, it puts them in masculine energy. They always feel like they gotta hustle. They always in survival mode. They barely know how to let anybody help them and be there for them because they don't feel comfortable ever being relaxed. Because they always feel like something is gonna slip through their fingers if they just even relax a little bit. How about teaching them resilience is still keeping them in the home? Not just handing them over the wealth, but teaching them how to get it. Making sure the alarms are set so they get up on time for work, making sure that they keeping up grades, or making sure that they taking a trade school serious, whatever, because college ain't for everybody. But teaching them resilience is just, you can teach resilience in more ways than putting your girls out the house in this mean world. You can teach them how not to be lazy. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can be a little hard on them so that they be punctual and that they be clean and that they be organized and, that they actually have to earn the things that you give them and you're not just giving it away to them. It's many ways to teach resilience than to put your kids out on the street. But I just think that it's very important for us to make it our business to stay involved in our children's financial lives. Not even just children. If you don't have no children, like your family, your friends, whatever. Like, instead of telling your friends, hey, let's go turn up, let's go spend this money at this restaurant, let's go da da da. Like, why are you not talking to your friends about, dang, I just went and got this credit card from such and such, and I've been keeping my credit limits below 30% for like 3 months, and they just upped my credit limit. Let me show you how to do it. Like, these conversations need to be had. These conversations really do need to be had, because I can remember 5 years ago today, I'm in a way better position than I was five years ago mentally, I would say, because I was always a hustler, so money is something that I could get, and I could put myself up. God has always put me in position, but mentally, when it comes to finances and decision making and time management and self-development, I'm in a completely better space than I was 5 years ago. But if I look back 5 years ago, there are still decisions that I wish that I would have made if I had the information. I didn't have the information. I have it now. But if I would have had the information, I'm still so proud of myself, because I bought me a house 5 years ago. And, I have been in some situations where God blessed me to be in, and it still put me in position to have to grow and learn and discipline myself and stuff like that. But how about I say, you just think about 5 years ago from today. What decisions would you wish you what decisions would you have wished that you made? It was too many W's there. I had to fix it up. But anyways, what decisions would you have wished you made? Me personally, I wish that I would have went and put that money in that Bitcoin ATM machine like that man told me to. Let's just be honest and transparent. Good morning, everybody. Let's just be honest and transparent. I wish that I would have put that money in that ATM Bitcoin machine like he told me to. I'd have been double B's right now. So, actually, he walked past me. He said, "Put $1,000 in that Bitcoin ATM." That's what he told me. He said 1,000. If I would have put $1,000 in a Bitcoin ATM machine 5 years ago, I'd have been up all the way up. Okay. So just think about decisions that you wish you would have made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that you still right now to this day saying, I'm going to. It's probably at least 5 people within these both lives that still saying right now, I'm going to learn how to trade. One day, I'm going to start trading. Why haven't you started? Or it's people like, I'm finna start saving for my retirement. I'm finna open me up a 401k. I'm finna do blah, 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 blah. First of all, 401ks I do not recommend to anyone. If you want to know why, I can sit down and explain to you why. So hit me up. It's better accounts out there than a 401k. But my point is, let 2026 be the year that you stop saying that you wish you could do, or that you want to do, or that you're almost in a minute, and actually take a step to do something that's going to benefit you in your long-term years, your latter years, I guess I would say. For y'all who don't know, I am a financial consultant, and I want to help at least 5 families change their whole perspective on money, their whole perspective on just living life in general. I had 2 people within 1 week tell me, I am so tired of working just to live. And I can see how that can get exhausting, because we have to get up and do the same thing every single day just to be able to survive, pay bills and stuff like that. But it gets easier is no glory in inheriting wealth. What are you talking about? If I inherited wealth, man, what? I would find some glory. What are you talking about? I want to inherit some wealth, but you know what? I'm the daughter of the Most High King, and I will inherit. I will inherit everything that my father spoke over my life, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But what I was going to say is, so yeah, I want to help some families actually like set themselves up, because it is very rare that people retire at like 47, which is what my actual retirement age is. That's the age that I want to retire, at 47. So that I will retire, not want to. I will retire at 47. But it's very rare that people retire that young. And if you're even younger than me, like if you haven't made it to 30 yet, you could be retiring in your late 30s, or even 40, if you allow me to help you put the right financial structures in place. But I would say anybody who retired 50 and younger, that's beautiful, because you're still young enough to enjoy your retirement. Smile, not be stressed, not be worrying about having to get up and punch a clock, when you can really just be enjoying your life with your family, your loved ones, your children, your significant other, whatever the case is. The sooner you decide to make wise financial decisions, the sooner you will be out of the rat race. What's the quickest way to retire soon? You got to sit down with me and find out. But it's really just my leg. I can't lift it up because I'm so I was sitting on my leg too long. But it's really just about the financial structure that you put together for yourself. So what you would do is you would tell me what age you want to retire at. And what I would do is put you into a database, and it will tell you how much you need to save per year. And it's not what you think, because the accounts that I would direct you to, you're making a certain percentage on your money every year. And then it's other benefits involved in these accounts. As a financial consultant, I have a license to offer certain type of things that everybody can't offer. So your money is getting matched at a better rate. So this is another thing that people don't understand. When you have a 401k, your 401k is directly tied to the variable market, which means if the market crashes, you lose money. Even though it's in this retirement account, it's supposed to be protected by your employer, all this other stuff. It's a double whammy to that. And they don't explain these things to you when you're signing up for these benefits at work. They don't tell you that you can possibly lose money too. They don't tell you that. So the accounts that I would direct you to, you're not losing money, because it's going to be indexed. All right? Which means, like I said, in the index market, you don't lose money. You make money, but it is a cap to how much you can make on your money for that specific year, though. So it's not a cap on it altogether, like, oh, you only can make 12% on whatever you put in all the way until your retirement date. No, it's per year. So, and then the thing about the product that I'm talking about, once you get to that retirement, this even good. Let me tell y'all some of the tea. Once you get to the actual retirement date that you chose, you start to get payouts. So, and this has nothing to do with Social Security or nothing. So you could possibly, if you worked enough, you could possibly still get Social Security or whatever when you're 60 or whatever, but we ain't talking about that. We ain't trying to retire that late. You will get a monthly payment from your account that you have been investing in. They will start paying you a certain amount every month until you're 90 years old. Fire. Okay? So, the money is coming from all of the money that you invested, plus everything that was matched on top of your money. They're paying that money out to you all the way up until you're 90 years old. So you got that aspect of it. You also have a built-in aspect. So if you come into any type of terminal illness or anything like that, you can take money out of that account in order to pay for your medical bills or support yourself during that time of you having that terminal illness. All right. My day's going pretty good. So this financial product that I'm talking about, it has many different aspects. It's not just one aspect. It's not just the retirement payouts. It's not just the benefits you have for your what is it called, terminal illness or whatever. It's so many different benefits, but I don't want to get into it on here. You actually have to sit down with me so we can look at your specific case. However, what I will say is, if you have any history of any financial crimes, you wouldn't directly be able to qualify for it because this is a financial product. However, if even one person in your household is covered, that's still generational wealth for your family. So say if you have financial crimes and you can't qualify, but you have a wife who her name is clean, or you have a child, what you want to do is you want to sign up for the account for one person in the house, because the net worth of that one person in the house is the net worth for everybody. So say if you got a financial crime and you don't qualify, you don't have, what I'm talking about right now is not stock market. I do teach smart investing for beginners, but what I'm talking about right now is hands off. You don't even have to trade or nothing. So say for instance you have financial crimes. You might, when you was young, you was in the streets, you was doing your thing, you got caught up, cool. But you might have a kid and you like, my kid got a clean name, I'd rather just put this account on my child. The moment you sign on, whatever number that you sign up for, your child net worth go up that same exact day. It ain't like you got to start paying for a certain amount of time for your child net worth to go up. The net worth increases the very day that you get approved for this financial product. So say for instance, you put in an application for $500,000. The very day that you sign up, your child is now worth $500,000. And true enough, for the cash value to build up for you to start getting on retirement payouts, it has to max out that retirement day that you said. But for having that money available for your terminal illness, it's different benefits that you can have. I don't want to say it on here because it's certain words that we can't really say on YouTube, but some of the benefits, I would say at least 3 of them, are available to you from the day you sign up. The only thing I feel like you will be paying in for a certain amount of time is for you to get that retirement payout until you're 90. So that's beautiful too. I found that very interesting that your net worth increases the very day that you're approved for the product, that you're actually approved. Not the day you sign up, the day you're actually approved. Okay. So let me read some comments. Yeah. Again, like I said, what I'm talking about is not stock market. So rest assured, it's not stock market what I'm talking about. It's been good talking to y'all today. But yeah, what else did I want to talk to y'all? What else did I want to talk to y'all about? Anything else? Just Donnathebillionaire on Instagram. All of my information should possibly be in my description of my channels and stuff. Because my link tree has all my information. If for any reason you like, look, I'm trying to be all the way wealthy, make sure y'all hit me up so I can get you set up for sure. Well, then that mean that you need to be reaching out then if you don't even know. So I do credit building. I don't do no type of credit wipes or nothing like that. I do building because I can teach you how to go from, I don't want to put a number on it because it's going to also depend on your activity and stuff like that. But what I can do is I can teach you how to put some good structures in place to where your credit can increase and you also can get access to credit. All right, because all in 5 months, I can say that my credit limits are in the 4 digits. I say that all in 5 months because I've never been the type of person who even try to get credit. But all in 5 months, I can say my credits are in the 4 digits, but I am going to potentially take it to double digits, like 5 digits. It's just that I don't really when it comes to credit, I don't like to try to increase my credit limits too much, because the thing that people don't know about credit is that when they give you credit and you don't use it, they'll snatch it back. So say for instance, they give you 50,000 in credit and you don't use it, they'll take it back because they feel like you don't need it. So because I'm not really doing nothing to where I need the 5 digits to double digits right now, I'm not going for nothing like that. But I can say, just from me doing not too much of nothing, um, there's one account that I opened it maybe in November, and this is May, and they already got me in 4 digits as far as available credit that I can use. And the only reason why I use it is because I don't want them to take it back. But eventually, I'm gonna let them increase it to, you know, like 5 digits or something like that. But I don't want too much credit because I don't want them to take it back. I only want to ask for credit like that when I really need it. Say if I'm going to purchase another house or something like that, and I don't want to do a mortgage or something. But yeah. What else did you say? Also, y'all have not gotten the Smart Investing for Beginners ebook, because if you got the ebook, you'll know I listed some of the accounts that I use on there, and one of those accounts pay 4% monthly. So if I got like 1,000 or that I'm not using, I don't like my money sitting still. So what I do is I put my money inside of the accounts that I have listed on my ebook that y'all did not purchase yet. Because if you did, you would know what accounts they are. But make sure y'all get that ebook. It's only $50 and it's some really, really good information in there. I did list all of the platforms that I use to store my money so my money can make more money. This specific account I'm talking about, it pays you every month. You're going to say, if you see, say for instance, you put 1,000 in there this month. June, you're gonna see 1,000 and some change, and then you're gonna see, not change, not literal change. They pay money on your money, not change. But my thing is, you're gonna see an increase in your money every month. You're not gonna look there every month after and see exactly what you put in there. No, it don't go like that. So yeah, on the ebook, I definitely listed the accounts that I use to trade. I also listed the accounts I use to store my money. I have 5 stock picks that I'm currently trading right now today available for y'all. And these stock picks I've been trading for 5 years now. And they are so reliable. These are like really strong companies. I would never give y'all a company that's brand new or that I just started trading or something like that. These are accounts I've been trading for years that are winners, that are solid. They pay solid dividends. So yeah. Cash is so simple. You funny. One thing about, I do love cash still. Like if I do a transaction with somebody and they give me cash, I be so happy. Like sometimes if I braid some people hair, because I still be braiding hair, like anything that I've been doing, I'm still gonna do. Because I'm like Cardi B. I don't turn down nothing. She was going off the other day because people were saying, oh, you must be going broke because you doing TikTok collabs and all this. Who in their right mind? How many followers she got? If somebody comes to you and you got millions and millions of followers and they say, hey, I'm going to pay you just for you to promote my brand, why would you say no? Unless it's a brand that you genuinely don't mess with. I don't promote stuff that I don't use. Like I would never come and tell y'all to buy a hair product that I don't use in my own hair, or to use a skin product that I don't use. So I don't do stuff like that. But if I actually see the brand is good and I like it, just because I got money, why wouldn't I promote it? That don't make sense. Who turning down money nowadays? I don't care how rich I get. If it makes sense and it's not taking too much out of me and I like the people and they genuine, I'm gonna get that. I don't care how up I am. I don't know who made up this rule that once you rich, you're not supposed to do collabs no more, but y'all can have that. I'm gonna go get that bag. So yeah. So my thing is with the ebook, it got stuff on there that I am actually genuinely doing right now. And I actually, for the month of June, anybody who buy the ebook, I'm gonna sit down and do a virtual setup with you so I can help you set up your accounts and help you understand certain things, because I do have one girl who purchased my ebook and I talked to her yesterday and she was like, ain't nothing wrong with the ebook. She was like, it's me. I just feel like either I'm not patient enough or I'm not really just reading through the information. So I was like, you know what? Whenever you're free, let's sit down and let's go through it and let me help you set up all of your stuff. Because if you completely brand new walking into trading, you might need somebody to help you walk through it. That's why I got two aspects. I have the actual virtual class that's $200 and I have the ebook for $50. But what I'm doing for the month of June, if you get the ebook, I'm just going to do the virtual class with you for free because I want you to be successful. I'm not here to do a money grab and then you sitting somewhere with all this information that you purchased that you don't know what to do with. I'm not here for that. I'm here to see God's people win. I want to see y'all in a different financial position. I want more people to come back and be like, dang, Donna, I did what you told me to do and look where I'm at right now. That's what I want. So I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to get online with y'all, help y'all set up your brokerage accounts, show y'all how I look at things in order for you to see the market trends, you know, and be able to jump in. I'll show you how to place your first trade, like just so many different things that I can show you. No, I'm not going to do it for you because that is quite frankly illegal if you don't have a security license. I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm going to show you how to really get up in there. Okay? I do not take people's money and trade for them. That's quite frankly illegal as well. And then anything that I give you is, how can I say this? When it comes to trading, what I can say, this is not financial advice. This is based off of personal experience and things that I've done in my own life. But when it comes to that financial product that I was telling y'all about, yeah, license to do that. Yeah, state license to do that. But when it comes to trading, it's certain. So when it comes to actually trading, it's next level financial licenses that you have to have. So yeah, I have my license with financial Department of Financial Services. But when it comes to like advisory with trading or taking people money to place trades for them, you have to have a securities license. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called Series 7 or Series 8 or something like that. I don't have that because I don't plan on, maybe. Sometimes I say I'm not going to do something, then I just go back and get it, the license anyways. Because if I have more people that's coming to me and that's like, look, I want you to take my money and I want you to just do it for me, then that means I need to go get Series 7 or 8 or securities, whatever they call it. Because I really just don't like being responsible for people's money in that way. I would rather you do it yourself because me, when I go into the market, I'm okay with the risk that I'm willing to take. I'm cool with it. If I go in the market and I put $300 in the market, or if I put $3,000 in the market, I know how to take it on the chin if I make a wrong move, but I'm not going to take nobody else's money. Even though I personally only trade stuff that I've been watching for years. I haven't had I would say back in 2023 when Nvidia first was doing it was right before the split. Nvidia was like, I want to say Nvidia might have been like $3,000 or something like that. Before the split, somebody can tell me how much Nvidia was. I don't remember. But I feel like that was the only time I really lost like thousands. It's because I allowed FOMO to get to me. Because I knew that stock was going to do something this particular day. And I didn't jump on the trade. But then when I saw it starting to do what I wanted it to do, I tried to jump in and I was too late. And I shouldn't have done that. And that's something I learned from, and I teach my people never to do that. If you go with your move when you feel it in your spirit. Don't try to wait till you see it going up because you don't know how far it's going to go up and you don't ever want to get in too late. If you wake up and God is telling you and you done your research and you know what it's been doing over the last week, couple of minutes, hour, whatever time frame you're watching it, go with your move. Don't hesitate. And don't wait until you actually seeing it do what you knew it was going to do. And then you try to get in too late. You're late now. It's over with. Like, no. You just wait your turn. Like, you wait till next time and you just get in. Because one thing about the stock market, the reason why them lines go up and down is because it's always going to go up. Then it's going to have a time when it pull back. And it's going to go up again. If you happen to miss your trade, wait till it pull back again. It's going to pull back again. it's going to pull back again. It does this on a daily basis. If I can explain this, and this is in my ebook as well, if I can explain the stock market in any way simplistically, think of it as like a huge business just working for you. Every day they have to buy inventory, they have to pay bills, they have to do their financials, they have to, what did I say? Inventory, they have to pay vendors, they have to do certain things. So it's transactions happening all day on a daily basis. That's what the numbers are. I mean, that's what the lines are going up and down. It's nothing but this business that you invested in working for you. They hiring people, they doing payroll, they doing inventory, they paying bills. So that's when numbers are up, then numbers go down, then numbers go up. This happens on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. And I don't think people understand the market like this. So they think when the numbers go, they think that when the lines go down, when the numbers go down, that they're losing money. You never lose money in the market until you take your money out. You have to wait your turn. If the numbers go down and you got money in there, hold until it goes back up. When you go back green, then you take. You don't take your money out when the market done crashed. That's how you lose everything, goofy. You wait until it goes back up and then you take your money. It's gonna go back up if you have done your research and you've invested in something that is solid. Okay? As a matter of fact, us who really been trading for a while, we understand when it's red in the streets, that means it's time to eat. Okay? When a market goes down, that means you're buying more at a discount. When the numbers go down, me personally, I buy more because that means I'm now getting this stock at a cheaper price than I got it before, which means my profit, my ride up is going to be bigger. You feel me? Like, you got to look at it at a different way. Don't look at it from fear. And you should never even be trading with money that you're too scared to lose. You're only supposed to put money in the market that you're okay with or willing to or comfortable with, seeing it go down. Because it's going to come back up. Especially if you got a good company, it's going to come back up. This has been going on for decades and decades of time. It's nothing but transactions happening. That's why the charts go up and down like that. When you hear news and everybody gets scared, you're going to see the market go down because people are now snatching their money out. But then when you see the president on the line and he talk about how he made a deal with this country and how oil is, we just got new oil in this, and then we got new AI, and we got new electricity, you finna see everything go up. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to identify market structures, trends. You have to stay up on company financials. Again, this is also in my ebook. I would not recommend you to invest in any company that does not have positive cash flow. Companies that are publicly owned, their financial information is public. They have to give this information to the public so that you know as a shareholder what you're investing in. Okay? When earnings come out, you make sure that you're looking and seeing what's happening with this company. Even before earnings come out, you want to be looking. They have a financial site. I can't even think of what it's called. You can go on there. It's public information. You will know every minute or every second what this company is doing. But when earnings come out, that's when stuff is more accurate because whatever is posted on that financial chart, that's what it was when earnings previously came out. You feel me? So if financial analysis have predicted that this company finna do this and that, and then the earnings come out and the company has done what they said or even done even more than what they said, you know that's a solid company. And you want to look for cash flow. Positive cash flow. Because a company can say they're worth billions, but their cash flow can be in the red. Their worth and their credit and all that has nothing to do with the cash flow, what it's bringing in on a daily basis. I personally suggest that you don't invest in any company that does not have positive cash flow. All right, so that's just a tip. What else could I say? We talked about positive cash flow. We talked about market being a business that's working for you on a daily. We talked about fear of missing out. We talking about you only losing money if you pull out. Pause. um, what else? What else? What else? What else? I think I need to take this file off, y'all. It's so tight. I really want to go to the gym. Should I go to the gym, y'all? I want to go to the gym. Hey. Put the thigh high on. I never even got my body done, but sometimes I wear thigh high just to keep my posture straight. Because when your posture is like slumped over, or like you sit, say for instance you sitting like this, that makes your stomach start to get used to being like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. When you train your body for your posture to be straight up, honey, it be tea. But anyways, yeah, I only wear thigh high sometimes. Yeah, I'm charming. That's cute or whatever. I love, I'm used to people saying stuff like I got charisma and things like that, but charming sounds like for a guy. That's interesting, but thank you. I get where you're going with this. If y'all know anybody who does need financial like consulting or financial education, make sure that y'all share my channel or my Instagram at Donnathebillionaire. Other than that, I know that I owe y'all some get ready with me videos. I did like so many outfits the week before last, but I want to go get my nails done, which is something I probably should be doing right now instead of being on the internet. So I might do that a little bit later. I need my nails done. That's the reason why I've been doing get ready with me videos. But I got like 7 more Fashion Nova fits from that last drop that I got that I need to do. So I definitely will be doing get ready with me. If not by Friday, probably next week. So make sure y'all look out for my get ready with me videos. They usually are in my short feed, or you also can catch them on Instagram or Facebook. And it's just outfit inspo. I don't know. If you're a girl, it's outfit inspo for you. If you're a guy, it might be something that you might want to see your lady in, so you can see what the hype about when it comes to Fashion Nova. Hey, Larry. Donna the baddie. Thank you. But yeah, because I know guys probably hear about Fashion Nova and be like, why do y'all love Fashion Nova so much? But Fashion Nova is somewhere you can get good quality for decent prices. You always can find a fit for any occasion on Fashion Nova. It don't matter where you going. You can be wanting to look classy, business professional, business casual. You can get athletic, like just something you can throw on and run out and make you a couple dollars in. Like, you can get gym wear. You can get any type of, even, no, y'all can't see this. This is will be considered not so much lingerie. To me, it was like a house gown, something I can walk around in and just feel free. And I think I only paid like, I don't know, but it's so pretty. Of course, I can't show it to y'all, but the quality is giving never rip. You know, one thing about me, I don't like clothes that when you wash them, they rip or tear or like fade. Or I like good quality stuff, and I feel like Fashion Nova be having good quality. That's your mama name? Donna's your mom's name? Was she T? All right, she, her. But yeah, I feel like Fashion Nova be having good quality for decent prices. Like if I got somewhere I want to go and I want to be looking real cute and girly, I'm gonna go on Fashion Nova, because I probably can find something, like I probably can find a dress for less than 20. But if it's like a suit or a 2-piece set or something that's real exquisite, real cute, it might be like 40 bucks. Or if it's a really nice suit, it might be like 60. Something like that. But you can really put together a whole wardrobe on Fashion Nova for less. I think I got My last drop was like 23 outfits, and I only spent like maybe 700 for 23 outfits. That's a whole entire new closet. So I say I do stuff like that, like maybe only once a year, because you get tired of wearing the same pieces, especially if you're somebody who are a content creator, or like you on the internet, or you in the public when people see you a lot. You don't always want to constantly wear the same thing. So sometimes I just like revamp my wardrobe so I can start switching stuff around. Usually a lot of stuff I only wear like one time, and then I feel like I want to do my wardrobe over. Because I don't be like, I love my clothes, and eventually maybe that next year or later in that year I'll wear it again, but I don't want to constantly like 2 times in 1 month wear the same outfit. That don't make no sense. 2 times in 1 week wear the same outfit. I don't really like to do that. But if it's something like grab and go clothes, like maybe some True Religion jeans or a Guess shirt, or like something that's like grab and go clothes, like athletic wear, or like clothes that you just throw on and you just going casually to a little event, or you know, you might be going outside to promote your business, do some flyers or something. Those type of outfits you might see me in more than once. But like actually cute, girly, yeah, I don't be wanting to constantly wear out my stuff. So yeah, it's very smart with my money, because honey, I got some stuff that people would consider to be like designer or whatever the case, but that's rare. That's rare. That's rare. Like a belt or a hat, or maybe a purse, or maybe some sandals. You might catch that. Those are called accessories. Purse, belts, hats, sandals, those are called accessories. I think that it's very important that we understand how to put outfits together here as Billionaire Squad. Like, you can have a Fashion Nova outfit that costs you $40, and then you might go pay $100 for some white forces just so you can be fresh. I feel like accessories, which is gonna be shoes, belts, purses, hats, those you probably could spend some money on, because that's gonna make the outfit just pop and really be tea. But you don't always have to buy designer stuff, especially not whole entire outfits. Like, I ain't never really seen no whole designer outfit that I really liked. I haven't, honestly. I don't think I have. But accessories, I feel like they do good on accessories. And we ain't talking about no True Religion, no Miss Me. That, to me, that's not designer. That's just good quality stuff. Miss Me jeans, I love Miss Me jeans. I have some cute True Religion jeans, but I'm kind of trying to get out of wearing True Religion because I heard some racist things about True Religion. Or no, not racist, but that they might be associated with like Buddhism. Because you got the fat man with the belly and everything. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to continue to just spend my money on that, because to me, that's not the best brand that's out there anyways. But I love Miss Me jeans. I used to like, so I think Miss Me or Meg jeans used to be like the best high quality jean that they had, because I like bootcut jeans. I like jeans with dope stitching, and I don't like straight legged pants. So in order to get the right kind of jeans, you gotta go to certain type of brands. Probably gotta go to Buckle. I don't know if they got Buckle here in Florida, but Buckle is like a jean store where you're gonna get high quality, top notch jeans. You can get boot cut if you want to. I love boot cut jeans. I like my pants to go over my shoes, because you know, we be dope boy fresh in Detroit. So, I like my jeans to go over my Timberlands. Like, no, but I don't know. I used to like rocking revivals because I like the thick stitching, but I haven't seen no rock revivals in a long time. But Miss Me jeans, fire. Miss Me jeans and Mech jeans. I haven't even seen no Mech jeans in a long time. But what was the other one? Aeropostale. I used to like Aeropostale, but right now, the only type of jeans you probably gonna see me wear is gonna be Miss Me. I don't don't know. What is the other one? I can't even think. It's hard to find jeans that I really, really like. That's the only reason why True Legend get the time of my day, is because sometimes I be seeing ones that's actually boot cut. I do not like straight legged pants, and I don't know why they made everything in the world straight legged nowadays. Who wants some skinny old pants on? Hi, thank you. Talk about some I like girly girls. I subscribe. I'm from Clearwater. Shout out to Clearwater. I lived in Clearwater for 1 year, but I ended up moving over to Tampa. But right now, it's given. I need to either move to Brandon or back to Clearwater. I don't know. Tampa is cool. I like it for like money purposes. Like it's a lot of business going on in Tampa. But as far as actually living, I don't know. It's giving like Palm Harbor or like, cause in Detroit I lived like my mom. We grew up in the hood, but when I was old enough to like afford my own stuff, I lived in East Point, which is a Detroit suburb where I lived. I bought my house on the west side in Rosa Parks, which is like a historic area. Anybody who know. Um, but I like to live. I like clean um, environments that make me, you know, think big, and like make me think like thriving, or like I just like clean cut environments. I don't like no eyesore. When I look outside, I see pure ghetto. Like, and sometimes in Tampa, that's what you're gonna see. But I do love some things about Tampa, though. I end up finding some things to love about Tampa, and entrepreneurship is one of those things. I have a lot of business partners that live in Tampa, really getting money. We have a lot of networking and business events here in Tampa, and some really good environments. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is soon I will be looking for something else, or I don't really want to renew my lease where I'm at. I love the up and downstairs thing. I like the washer and dryer in my house. I like the fact that I have the airport, you know, near me. I love the fact that it's so many different attractions that is near me, but I want a fresh start, and I want it's just certain things that I want. So I don't know, when it's time to renew my lease, I hope I don't have to, but I don't know. Hey, tomorrow is gonna be a very interesting day for me, so I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds. Clearwater don't need me. Clearwater is so small. Like, I was over in Clearwater today this morning at like 9 o'clock. But Clearwater don't really have like the type of houses that I want. I like space. Like in Clearwater, I feel like all the houses is on top of each other. I don't like that. I like space. And I haven't really seen, yeah, I want an actual house. I don't want to live in an apartment. So that's the thing about Clearwater. I want an actual house. If it's giving house, it's giving Brandon. You heard? Like, Brandon got some really nice houses, and Brandon to me is like a urban, I guess you could say, black suburb, because you see like clean cut like wealthy black people in Brandon. And then I like the houses that are in Brandon. I found some decent houses that are in Brandon. Only thing I love about Clearwater, y'all, what I love, oh my God. And this is very scary, right? Because when I lived in Clearwater before, what I love about Clearwater most is that you can go anywhere and be by some water. You can go up one street and bust a left. You could be bust a left up Myrtle Street. You could be riding down Bel Air. Next thing you know, you can be near the water anywhere in Clearwater. You can go clear your mind. Like in Tampa, it's not really that much like water everywhere. In Clearwater, you can turn down any street and you can just go straight. you're going to end up by the water. And that's the most beautiful thing about it. I feel like Clearwater is good for my mental peace because I get straight away and I be by some water somewhere. Literally. What does that say? Hey everybody. What was I telling you? Okay, so this one time I used to get up when I lived in Clearwater, I used to get up real early, like 5 in the morning, and just go sit by the water. Y'all, this one time I was so sleepy. I went and sat by the water, and it was only God that woke me up. Because when I woke up, I was so close to the water, like I was finna fall in. Like I did not know that I was even asleep. Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel is actually kind of clean and cool, but Wesley Chapel to me, I think that I need to start spending some time. I need to actually like Brandon, Wesley Chapel, and what was the other one? Because Wesley Chapel is where my friend actually was finna move me to. Because I came to Tampa because I was doing business with one of my friends from New York. And he was like, I'll get you the house and everything. But come to find out, he actually was attracted to me because then he started saying stuff like he didn't want me to have guys at my house, which I don't know no guys, first of all, but it's just the thought that you're trying to control where I live is giving no. So we was not even on no type of terms like that. We literally was only friends, and we was literally only out here just doing like credit repair and stuff. We was doing business out here. I was doing data entry, and he was like, you know, getting the customers and everything. But that was crazy to me because that's my dog. But he tried me. He straight tried me. But that let me know, like, okay, he liked me. But you don't get to dictate who I have in my house, especially if you ain't stepped to me in no way of like trying to pursue me. You really just think you're gonna help me get a house, and then you're gonna tell me who I can have there. That don't make no sense. But anyways, so y'all, I was literally asleep by the water and I almost fell in. It was literally God that woke me up. I was sleeping way too good. Cause one thing about me, I like dawn. What is it? Is it dawn when it's in the morning? It ain't dusk. Dusk is like at the end of the day when sunset. So I like when it's like real early in the morning, like 5, like when the sun is, when you can see the sun rising when you're driving across that bridge. It's just so beautiful. Like I think that's like my favorite part of the day is dawn, like when the sun is first coming up. And I used to get up at that time and just go sit by the water. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful feeling. I can't explain it. Mental peace, you got that breeze, you got that orange red sun right there. Like I love that. But y'all, I guess it was too early for me because I had fell asleep by that water and I woke up. It's over there by that hospital. I can't think of what that name of that street is. It's over there by that hospital. Like, say if you riding up Myrtle Street and you get to the hospital, you bust that right. It's so crazy. We seen a whole bunch of dead fish in the water over there. I was like, what is wrong with the water over here? Why is the fish dead? Something was going on. But before that happened, that was my little spot. But yeah, I like being by the water over there. It's very yeah, but I feel like I need to go spend some time like in Wesley Chapel and in Brandon because I want to kind of get to know. I really want to get to know like the areas and stuff like that. Ugh. This is why I be having black spots on my face because when I feel something in my pores, I be trying to take it out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I love Clearwater because it's home, but I just don't feel like. I feel like if I lived in Clearwater, I'd be driving all the way over here just to do business every day because it's more like city life over here. It's more like traffic and everything. You bound to meet new people, bump into new people and stuff like that. And that's what I be needing on a daily basis for my business. So I technically don't want to move that far over because I will be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Only thing about right now, I only drive to Clearwater like very randomly. It's not like every day. But if I lived in Clearwater, I would literally be driving to Tampa every single day, which makes no sense. So, yeah, so I'm gonna start exploring like some of the other cities over here in Tampa, like Wesley Chapel, Brandon. I need to start going to Pascal, y'all. Pasco. Cause I be having a lot of people, they be like, I'm in Pasco. Like a lot of my friends, they be like, I'm in Pasco. I need to go see what's in Pasco. What's in Pasco, y'all? What's in Pasco that I don't know about? Cause why do people be in Pasco? Even though if I went to Pasco, I don't think it's somewhere that I would be out there like that. I think it's just cheaper living in Pasco because when I be looking up stuff there, it's not giving prestige. And everything about me gives prestige. Okay? So I don't know what's in Pasco, but I don't think it's somewhere I'm just gonna be making a stomping ground of mine. I know I got loved ones in Winter Garden, so I need to start going up to Winter Garden more too, cause that's urban. It's nice. It depends where you at, but I be liking to spread my business around nice environments. So I would say Brandon, Wesley Chapel, and Pasco. It's another one. It's not coming to me. What is it? I was looking for houses and it came up. What is the name of that city? The actual city of Orlando, I can't get with. To me, I just can't get with it. It's never been nothing there that make me feel like I like everything on the outskirts. I love Winter Garden. I guess because I'm familiar with Winter Garden because my family lived there. I love Apopka. I definitely have a friend that lives in Apopka. Alamonte Springs. And I can't think of the other one. It starts with a C. It's kind of like a city in Orlando too. But yeah, I need to start moving around because I be just too sometimes I be just not really tapping into all the avenues that I have right where I'm at. It's so many different cities in Florida that I can tap before I have to drive back up. Like Georgia got mad entrepreneurship stuff. Like Black Wall Street, you got Atlantic Station, you got honestly, I love Black Wall Street. I'm gonna say Black Wall Street to me is even better than Atlantic Station. But in Atlantic Station, you already know what you're gonna get when you go there. You know it's people there that's looking to, even if they're window shopping, But I met even some YouTubers at Atlantic Station. But in Georgia, I just love it there because I'm a YouTuber and they be having stuff out there called Park and Chill. And like all the YouTubers be bringing their cars out. And like it be Chevy clubs, Camaro clubs, like it be so many different car clubs out there. Everybody just be out there with their cameras, like getting content. You will see so many different YouTube videos from the same day. Like I don't know if it's because geofencing or whatever, but like you'll end up seeing other people's videos and knowing you was at that same event. But Georgia got a lot of like motion. That's a good place to do content with other creators, but Florida is a better place to do content for our scenery. Because in Florida, we got the sunshine, the water, the palm trees. It's certain things that's here that make it a more beautiful scenery. But Georgia has a lot more motion, like it's active, like young Black entrepreneurship. But I don't know, it's just like a double whammy because here in Florida, Some people noticed because some people came to my channel from this event, but I was driving in St. Key with my godmom and we ended up seeing a Rolls Royce, and we saw a camera in the car, and my godmama, she is crazy. I am cool. Thank you. I love y'all. I freaking love my YouTube channel because y'all don't play about me. Y'all don't play about me. But anyways, so we saw a Rolls Royce. We was in San Key. We was just driving. This is something that we do sometimes. We just get up, we get pretty, and we just like, we be driving and we be just talking about like, you know, like big things. Like my grandmama, she literally would go to the Rolls Royce dealership and be like, I wanna test drive this car today. Like people be letting her test drive really $1 million cars. Like she's different, but she just know that I got an anointing on my life. So sometimes when we together, she just be like, we be, our thoughts be so far above just like the normal, right? So we driving in San Key, we see his Rolls Royce, but we seen a camera in the car, and she was like, they're recording too, because I was recording a YouTube video that day. I was doing a day in the life with mom or something like that. And she like, they're recording too. She like, we finna follow them. She crazy. She like, we finna follow them. And all right, let's go. So she started following the Rolls Royce car. We followed the car all the way to their house. It's so many different expensive cars just lined up all in the driveway, right? But the house is a mansion, so it's like you can get to the driveway and you can only drive so far up the driveway before it's a big black fence that closed. But then you can see through the driveway and it's cars going all the way up to the house. So once he drove in, once the Rolls Royce drove in, the gates closed. And so she pulled her all the way up as close as she could to get to the gate. And she just started pushing me out the car. She like, get out, get out. And I'm looking like, what am I finna get out and do? We probably finna get like pow pow because we in somebody's driveway. So I jump out the car and I just start yelling my YouTube channel like, Donna the Billionaire, Donna the Billionaire. Whole time they was recording a YouTube video, and y'all guess who house I was at? God is so good. I was at Ben Malai house, y'all. And actually, I need to probably comment on one of his videos and try to get an original video with him. But anyways, we was literally, thank you. We was literally at Ben Malai's house, and he was recording a YouTube video with another YouTuber. Let me see how I use it from this channel. All right, so he was recording a YouTube video with another YouTuber, and it was so many people. Like, actually, first of all, when we actually watched the video, you can literally hear me saying Donna the Billionaire. So shout out to Ben Malai because he didn't cut me out of his video. He actually allowed me to shout out my channel. Hey, Deuce. He actually allowed me to shout out my channel, and he kind of like made the voice louder to where people can hear my channel. So shout out to Ben Malai. He is I think he's Italian, but he talks about money and finance and everything on his channel as well. But he do IRL, you know, because he rich. He be on the yachts and smoking his cigars and all that. So shout out to Ben Malai. But anyway, so many different people came to my channel from his channel, and it was like mixed emotions. It was some people coming like, hey, that's how you really gonna come up. Keep doing what you're doing. Be fearless, blah, blah, blah. Then there was some people who was mad like, oh, don't interrupt Ben Malai when he's talking and blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. So it was kind of crazy, but it was the fact they ran my channel up. At this time, I didn't have nothing but like, I want to say I had maybe like 1,500 subscribers and maybe even 500. This was when I first moved to Clearwater. But that kind of ran my channel up. So I'm gonna encourage anybody, when you set out to do your thing, be fearless. Don't let nobody like dim your light. Don't never like dumb yourself down for nobody or nothing like that. Just do whatever your spirit like leads you to do. So anyways, so yeah, so a lot of people was coming to my channel like, man, you gonna come up doing that. But it's like, it was so funny because even though Atlanta has a lot of Black entrepreneurship, and you can literally get into something every day. Florida has like hidden gems. I guess that's what I would say. Florida has hidden gems. You don't just be out that part. That part, Peasy. Is that what your name is, Peasy? It's definitely mad weirdos in here. But anyways. What I was gonna say, y'all threw me all the way off. But yeah, it's hidden gems in Florida. Definitely, I would say don't be just anywhere with anybody. Don't make yourself so accessible out here, because I'm not gonna lie, the people here are a bit interesting. And I don't know if it's because I'm from the Midwest. We more like, I don't want to say approachable, but we are more like outgoing. I would say like that. We more outgoing. We come from a place where danger is real. So we not just walking around with this wanna be hard or mean mentality. It's a lot of mean girl energy here. It's a lot of wannabe gangster niggas here. And it's just like, I come from real, where it really get active. So when in Detroit, it's like always dangerous. So you have to find reason to smile. You have to find reason to be happy and just like be outgoing and polite and love on other people, because it do come them times when it's real PTSD. Like, like you looking over your shoulder, you can't go to this gas station, you can't do this, that, blah, 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 whatever. So it's like, when I come here and I be seeing how they be putting on these facades, it just be like, act normal. That's how I be feeling like, can you just act normal? Because it's getting weird. Like, but, so I would say here, just be very cautious, like who you share your energy with, who you invite in your personal circle. And that's anywhere, but here it's very much giving weird. So it's best you just duck off somewhere, get you somewhere nice, enjoy your life here, enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun, and like pop out with people who got the same type of mindset as you. Like other people who got money on their mind, who ain't with all that hateful, weird energy. Like people who can be optimistic instead of pessimistic. I cannot stand pessimistic people. You say something and then all they can think about is the negative. How come out of all the things you could have thought about when I made that statement, you thought about something negative? You feel me? Like, I can't stand pessimism. But yeah, like say for instance you going somewhere, this Florida, I swear. Say for instance you going somewhere and you finna apply for, you looking for something, and you ask somebody something, they're like, well, I don't think it's gonna be no more over there, or I don't think it's no more seats over there, or they might not have no more availability over there. Why is you talking about what you think they might not? How about you think about what is? Like, I don't know. Pessimism is just so unattractive to me. I like people who inspire and who are like optimistic and like who think big, because pessimism is that shows signs that you got a limited mindset or you got some blockage just somewhere. Like, how can the first thing you think about is something negative? As hard as my life have been, as the gutter as I have came from, I just don't think about pessimism, but I could have every reason to, but I'm just not like that. I just think that there is no limits on nothing. I serve an abundant God, you feel me? So it's like, I don't be thinking about lack and like, yeah, we gotta be realistic and you gotta measure stuff and be able to eyeball work, but your every first thought should not be pessimism. But it's a lot of that here, and it's funny to me. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like, act normal. Act normal. Is that your normal? Because I'm concerned. Like, act normal. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I found some things to like about it here. And like I said, it's hidden gems. But you got to put yourself in position. You got to be like, today, I'm finna go be where the money at. Sometimes I just go to really high class restaurants and just sit there. And I don't drink no more. So it's like, it ain't like I'm gonna have a drink, but I might get a drink, non-alcoholic drink. Like, or I might just buy myself some lunch or something. But I don't know. And like, I feel like the best places is gonna be like Sand Key, Indian Rocks. Um, but I'm starting to do like other areas in Florida. Like I drove down towards West Palm. West Palm is so beautiful, y'all. It just looked like a new city. Like West Palm is beautiful. Um, I like, what is it called? Boca Raton, Boca Raton, something like that. It's a city that's on the way to West Palm. And so people might think I'm crazy, but I drive the streets there because I be wanting to see stuff. On the freeway, you can't see nothing. And by me being somebody who's not from here, I like to be able to see. How I'm gonna know what cities I want to go do business in, or how I want to know where I want to stop if I don't like drive the streets. I'm not gonna be able to see nothing. So I drive the streets or whatever. And Boca Raton, they have a outlet. It remind me of, in Detroit we call it Tanger. We might have another one, but it's like a huge big outlet where it's a lot of different brands have stores. And Boca Raton, they have a really big shopping outlet, and it's so beautiful. Like when you're driving by there, so Boca Raton, that's cool. I love West Palm Beach. I think Miami is overrated. I don't know why people like to go down there, but I like beautiful sceneries. I like really beautiful stuff, and to me, Miami look like, it look like it's a lot going on there, but it don't just look beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like I like beautiful sceneries. West Palm, beautiful. Um, Boca Raton, beautiful. You feel me? My brother used to stay in Delray Beach. I like the actual beach, but the city, I haven't really got like a good vibes there. I know it's a lot of Haitians there. They're pretty cool, but I haven't like seen nothing that was just like oh so beautiful there either. Um, same thing for like Fort Lauderdale. It's not just giving beautiful. You feel me? Like Boca Raton and West Palm, I saw, like, I don't know if it was God opened my eyes to them too, but they was just like, to me, it just felt like beauty there. It looked clean, new. Like West Palm looked like they're really genuinely building a new town. So my brother, he lived there for like, I don't know how long, but his house was like 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, beautiful home, beautiful home. You hear me? I'm talking about beautiful home. So that was inspiring. But I don't know, like I said, in Florida, it's like hidden gems here. Like you have to really assert yourself, and you have to really, what can I say? You gotta really assert yourself, and you gotta really be a stepper for real to really get some money out here. Cause like if you just like a regular person and you okay with the bare minimum, I don't think it's gonna be good for you here, because they still out there paying people $15 an hour. It's scary out there. So you gotta be somebody who like got a business, or like you gotta hustle and you really outside. Like you gotta be somebody who like know how to open up your mouth and talk to people. Yeah, because you don't necessarily have to be like in the prestige business world like I am, but like if you gotta hustle, like you cut grass, you cut hair, like you do hair, you do nails, like whatever, you just gotta be somebody who like really like that about what you do. Thank you, dudes. Everybody make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You my biggest fan? Okay. Okay, biggest fan. I'm hungry. Okay. So suggest something in the comments that I need to go cook, because I'm hungry. Okay. But no, I think I'm gonna actually eat chicken and rice. I baked chicken yesterday and we didn't eat none because we was in Clearwater at a graduation. So I think we're gonna eat chicken and rice. But this thigh high is like trying to take me out, y'all. It's so tight. And honestly, I think when you wear a thigh high, you're supposed to engage your core muscles. So I'm really supposed to be working out. But I love it though. Because one thing about it, it helps my breathing. It sounds crazy, but it does. I love y'all back. I love y'all back. Beef and rice. Beef is red meat and it's too tough. I love Mr. Deuce. That's Mr. Deuce. That's my mighty. That's my mind, y'all. He the dopest. Y'all make sure y'all show his channel some love too. He be doing cash giveaways on his channel. So make sure y'all check out his channel too. What else? It's so funny because me and Deuce actually met on YouTube, and I've been meeting some really nice people on this good hair internet. Actually, I got my live chat over here on Tag too. I done met some really, really genuine people on Tag that I've now known for years and years and years, and that's completely gang about me. Like, what I love is when I meet supporters, because we not giving fanned out, we not giving fans, we giving supporters. I love when I meet supporters that literally stick with me for life. It's some people that I met on the internet that has been gang about me since the day they met me, bro. I think only 2 of them I actually met in real life, which is my friend that I met in Apopka and in Winter Garden. So I do call them family, but they're actually my friends, and we actually met on this good hair internet. And when I say they've been with me for years, I'm talking about the one in Apopka. I think that he was my friend on Facebook for maybe every bit of maybe 4 or 5 years before I had ever met him in person. Great supporter. I'm talking about sharing my stuff, donating, subscribing, becoming members on my stuff. I'm talking about like literally for years. And then the second person that I met, when I say family to me, I'm talking about, I think I only knew him maybe 3 or 2 years before I actually met him in person. But when I say gang about me, I'm talking about I can't even imagine how many gifts that he sent that actually paid bills. Like, when I say gang about my kids, when I say his mama literally loves me, like literally loves me. His mom is now a tax client of mine. She's been a tax client of mine for 3 years now, 2 years. But when I tell you, when I first met this woman, she's a beautiful soul. God bless her for the rest of her life. She didn't know me from a can of paint, but she loved her son. She obviously loved what he loved. You feel me? Because me and him always just been friends. But when I say he gang about me and gang about my kids, I'm talking about has connected me with so many people and opportunities, and always shared the support of my business, purchased my first book. When I first moved to Florida, was like one of my best contacts, and I'm talking about he lived an hour away, and if I ever needed anything, he hopping in the car and coming to make sure we straight. You feel me? Like, when I first met his mom, she did not even know me, y'all. She had a brand new car. I think it was like a Nissan. It was a blue Nissan. She did not know me from a can of paint. Just gave me the keys. And as long as I was in Winter Garden at her house, she like, you could drive my car. Like, take my car. Just go to my... Donna, can you just go take my car and go to the store for me? Did not know me from a can of paint, but this is God. This is how God will send destiny helpers into your life to love on you, to take care of you, to be there for you, because many people do not know I don't have a family like most people have. So God had to step into my life and be a father to the fatherless. You feel me? Like, I didn't have my mom. I did not have my dad, but I had Father God. And what he would do is he would literally go in places and he would speak to people regarding you. And because they are his as well, they will be obedient to him regarding you. And I'm talking about God has sent so many good people in my life to love on me, including Mr. Deuce. Like Deuce, I have not yet met in person, but I know that God willing, we will meet in person. But like certain people like that, God literally be sending them. You be thinking that it be just a regular encounter. Whole time is God sending them. Because the stuff that they do for me, they don't have to do. And every last person that I named, none of them had no ulterior motives for doing any of the things that they've done for me. Never disrespect. Never came out the woodworks, nothing crazy out their mouth. Like, never being lustful. You feel me? Like, never none of that. That's how I know. That's called kingdom help. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, Deuce, get this person out of here. Anyways, the reason why I know that is because a regular person, a regular man who doing something because he wants something in return or he got ulterior motives, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that lustful energy. They're gonna be making slick remarks to you and making you feel all uncomfortable and weird. You feel me? But anyways, super, super grateful, super thankful for all my supporters. Even women too. I want to say 2 actual females that I have not yet met in person. One lives in Texas. The other one, I have no idea where she lives at. She actually probably come on here one day. I'm gonna shout her out when she come on. Thank you. But she has been supportive to me. She literally called me like she my sister. Like she literally called me now, just check on me, ask me for advice. She's so transparent. Like she's the type of person who be trying to hide who she is or trying to hide what she's going through. She literally will call and ask me for advice. But even on top of that, you right. I have a business, idiot. And you wouldn't even be thinking like that if you wasn't on here right with me. This person over here talking about jobless females. What are you talking about? You sound slow. You sound very slow. Yeah, very slow. That's every reason why you're watching me. Thank ya. But anyways, yeah, she support my business. Like she has been buying beauty products off of my website for the last, it's a new year, so she been actually supporting my beauty website since last year. So it's like very, very thankful. That's why I would suggest that if God is leading you to be on a public platform, just be obedient because you don't never know why he's doing it. Like I always told God that I wanted to be like a silent, like I wanted wealth, not so much of the fame. You feel me? I wanted the generational wealth, but I didn't want people to really know who I was. Donnathebillionaire. But I didn't want people to know who I was, and God kept on telling me like, you need to start a YouTube. You need to start a YouTube. You need to start a YouTube. At first, I started on Tagged. And I was on Tag for maybe like 2 years before I actually started YouTube. It took me like 3 years to start me a YouTube channel. But once I became obedient, I started to see that God was like sending people to interact with me. Like it definitely was a journey though, because when I first got on the internet, people used to say so many mean, hateful things. And I used to actually react to them. And it's so funny because actually my children told me like, Mom, because you know they Gen Z, baby. They don't care. They pick and choose their times. They have times when they actually will go back and forth with somebody on the internet, long paragraphs for hours. And then they have times where they don't even care. So I think it's like they pick and choose when they want to be petty. But anyways, my daughter's thing was like, I remember it might have been maybe 2023. My baby was like, Mama, you can't read the comments. She was like, Mama, you can't read the comments. Like, don't. She was just basically saying, like, these people don't know you. Like, do not read the comments and don't respond to these people. And once I did that, because I didn't start on this channel, I started on my ministry channel. I was just talking about God all the time, reading my Bible, stuff like that. And you know how religious spirits is. They be thinking like you can't speak about God and you can't share the good news if your life is not perfect. Dodo birds, right? So they are like attacking me and judging me because I'm speaking about God on my, but at this time I still was doing music. At this time I probably still was even a dancer at that time. You feel me? I had not completely changed my whole life yet. So they was attacking me like even right now. If I had on this on my other channel, they would be tripping out like, oh, you need to cover up and all. First of all, you need to mind your business. That's what you need to do is mind your business. Okay. So they just used to be like trying to find any reason to pick on me whole time, not knowing I never wanted to be on the internet. I'm doing what God told me to do, and y'all trying to attack me. It was a few times where I responded. This was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on here every day, and I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm not gonna let nothing affect me. And the bigger the platforms, like whether it be Instagram or YouTube, the bigger the platforms, I started to realize. And then when I started seeing like when the internet got really bad to where I started to realize that they was even putting out narratives about people that wasn't true. Like they can put out something right now and say something about a celebrity, and because it's on the internet, all of us gonna think that it's true. And then you find out later that it never was true. You feel me? So once I realized that that could even happen, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna take this serious. I'm gonna come do my job, get in and get out. Hey, big child, what's up? You talking about I ain't seen your face in forever. Yeah, I be trying to stay off of tags sometimes because it be weirdos like this Pleasure Shine guy who claim I don't have a job, but I don't know how the lights stay on around this place if I don't have a job. Jeez. He's just mad because I'm not working for $5.50 like his mama somewhere on somebody's corner. Hello. Anywho's, because y'all know sometimes I lose a screw and I get to tripping, so don't start with me. But anywho's. Like what new location? I've been here for a little. Dudes, you know sometimes a screw drops and I have to get with them, okay? Y'all don't know me. I come very articulate. I come very professional until you try me. I moved from where? Where I moved from? Clearwater? I like where I'm at now. I like where I was before too. But yeah. And I'm never gonna lose this way about me. When people try me, I'm always gonna try to, yeah, I will roast you. I will literally cook you. Yeah, I will take it all the way back to middle school and roast your big. But Nana head, what they say? Don't even want to look at her. Oh gosh, here we go with this crazy stuff. It was a year ago. Ooh, a year ago? No, I've been here for almost 2 years in August, so it must have been like a year before that. A year before that, I left from Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in Atlanta 2023 to 2024. It must have been Atlanta. That must have been Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for a year and then I moved here. 2024 in April, I moved back to Florida. Okay, yeah. I like it. But I lived in Florida before I moved to Atlanta. I lived here 1 year and then I moved to the A. I stayed in the A for 1 year and then I moved here. So yeah, I like both. I like Georgia and Florida. I really do. Let me see what they said on YouTube. Have a great day. Try living on the West Coast? No. West Coast is not my speed unless you give in Texas. If it's given Texas or I don't even know if Texas is the West Coast because I know California is the West Coast. I'm not sure. But if it's given Texas or what else is West Coast that I might live in? I went to Vegas and it was so pretty, but it was extremely hot. No. And Vegas just screams like traffic. You know, we're not gonna say it, but thank you. Do something about the West Coast is a homeless shelter. Nah. My leg, I'm sitting on my leg too long. But yeah, that is funny. I'm a little intimidated by the West Coast. I go do business there and interact, but if it's not Texas, I don't think I could do the West Coast. I think it's just not my speed. They got a lot of PIMPs there. It gives more or less on the West Coast. It gives more or less. Except Texas. Thank you. Homeless shelter is insane. I remember the interview you did where you gangster. You really been around for a long time. You've been around for a long time. Yeah, the thing about that interview is that energy was not even there when I was there. But I'm glad that we did that interview because it got me a lot of traction too. Because a lot of people who saw the interview was like, yeah, dude was tripping. Like, and a lot of people saw me for who I was. That's God and that's discernment, you know? But like when I was at the interview place, what is your type in men? Give me 1 second. When I was at that interview, the energy was not like that. He was literally on tip for real. Like, literally. But that was my way of really seeing like what celebrities be saying, like how they be chopping up the interviews and making it look like whatever they want it to look like. That's pretty much what happened with that interview. Because how the interview looked like he was trying to like punk me out, that's not how the interview went at all. It did not go like that. But when you seen the official interview, it looked like he was trying to like belittle me and make it seem like I didn't have a successful business. That's not how the interview went in real life. So that was kind of crazy to me. And I really wanted to sue him. But I thought about it because all publicity is good publicity. And when I started getting people hit me up in my DMs like, oh yeah, I saw you on such and such podcast, blah, blah, woo, woo. Like, I was just like, you know, it ain't even worth it because here you are, almost 50 and ain't 50 already, and you don't even know how to comprehend information. And that's how I knew he didn't even own a property. Because he's trying to tell me that he said, have you bought a house with distressed mortgages? And I said, no. He said, well, how are you going to teach something you haven't done? Why would I need to do it when I already bought a house cash outright from a land bank? You don't have to do every single thing that you know about. I hit my lick. I was in and out. I bought my house off a land bank. I didn't have to do a distressed mortgage. That don't mean I can't teach people about it just because I haven't done it. It's for them to go research the information and do it for themselves if that's the route they want to go with buying their house. I know how to get a mortgage, but I haven't got a mortgage yet either. You're making no sense. But that's how I knew he was in his 50s and all he did was get paid to run his mouth because he didn't know nothing. Like, all you have to do is know a little bit more than somebody else in order to teach them something. Why do I have to do what I just taught you how to do? I hit a lick already. I bought my house for $1,500 off of a land bank. I don't have to do a distressed mortgage. Hello. I know how to do tax liens too. I don't have to do it because I buy my house as cash money. He makes no sense. But shout out to him for trying to make it look like something that it wasn't, because guess what? God keep lifting me up. And he always prepared me a footstool in the presence of my enemies, because his little podcast, he gonna see me somewhere again one day. Because the opportunity I got tomorrow gonna shut a lot of people up. Okay. That part. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Debo. Have I ever worked at Tampa Medical? No, I have not. Samoan. Oh, thank you. Somebody sending Samoan love your way. Thank you. Definitely block them if they're talking negative and crazy. Is this live or just a random stream? That lady is purifying. Oh my God. Thank you so much. This is a live. Hey everybody, y'all snapping today. Y'all in the room. Thank you. South African? Definitely not South African. Thank you, everyone. What you saying over here? Headed to a board meeting? Yes, make sure you hit me up. Let's have some financial conversations. I always want to have financial conversations with my people so I can know where you at and if it's anywhere that I can help y'all. I love you. Thank you. Have a great meeting. Whatever you're going to do, the ruling is in your favor because God says so. But I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later. All right, YouTube, what's going on? You gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I really need to go get some clothes on now. It's 2:15. I want to go eat me some chicken and rice. I probably want to watch a movie with my daughter, and then I'm probably going to get outside. Y'all make sure that if y'all want to talk money talk to me, y'all email me at Donnathebillionaire. Y'all hit me up on Instagram at Donnathebillionaire, or you message me on YouTube at Donnathebillionaire, and I will make sure I get with you because it is money conversations that need to be had. Yep. Thank you for all the support. We got 40 likes on the chat. I am very anxious to see how many views I actually have. Because for us to have 40 likes, we probably in 1,000. Y'all being weird. Y'all being weird. Y'all is being weird. I'm so happy I got on live today. I said I was not getting on live, y'all, because it just is looking like poof. Like, it's looking nappy out here in these streets. And then, I don't got no lashes on or nothing, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on here and talk money to my people. And y'all straight came in. Nobody didn't tell me where they was at. I saw that I had some Samoan love over here, which means you probably from Hawaii. And I look like a high school crush you had. What's her name? Sanaa Lathan? I know, I'm just playing. You look... I'm good. Thank y'all. Y'all need to turn me all the way up. Make sure y'all subscribing. Make sure y'all... Thank you. Deuce, I appreciate it. You always tell me that. You in Hamburg, Germany? What? What? God is so good. God is so good. Make sure y'all stick around. Don't come around for one live and then don't come back and support me no other day. Did you block the Farlow person? I want them blocked. Whoever hating like that, I want them blocked. I don't got no reason to be reported. Ain't nothing even like, I ain't even done nothing. I got on the full whole outfit. It ain't see-through or nothing. From Turkey? Shout out to Turkey. Y'all tripping. Anywho's. Hey, Deontay. Lord, views on our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He is awesome. Shout out to y'all for all the comments. I'm just trying to read them all. All right, y'all. It's a lot of haters on here. That's sad. We was on here talking about everything. And all they talking about now is just nonsense. Thank you everybody for the compliments. Whoever said this was a thirst trap, absolutely not. But I genuinely feel like I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna be me and be comfortable whenever I want to. Whoever don't like it, please be gone. I don't have a reason to be a thirst trap. I could care less about anybody like feeling any way about me. You just mad because your mama gotta lift her whole stomach up to even see the other half of her body. That's why you mad at me. Yeah, it's given. That's why you mad at me. And y'all don't know. y'all don't know that I'm very nice and loving, but then y'all try me like I be chilling. I'm on here with my edges looking crazy. Eyelashes ain't on. Nails ain't done. Where's the thirst trap? If I'm coming to thirst trap, I'm going to be looking like that. Because I'm really hurt for real. But I was just chilling and I was like, let me get on my stream. And if you rewind the video, you might actually hear some valuable information that you probably need to create generational wealth for your family. But half the time, y'all so weird that y'all can't focus on nothing but negativity. Blackanese. I've never seen your name on here first. First, I got to get to know you. You got to be around a little bit because what I've had a history with is making people mods and then they be like literally tripping. Like they be deleting all my people. Like they be just acting crazy. If I wasn't live on both of my phones, I'd pull up my chart. Because I'm one of them. Don't play with me. Thank you. And Blackanese, stick around for a while. When I start to see your name multiple times and I know that I can trust you, you know, then yeah, I'm gonna make you a mod. And as a matter of fact, on my next live, if I see you in here and I don't got no mods on here, I'll make you a mod because I love the energy. So make me a mod, sis. Yes, but let them hate because I'm telling y'all, my sense of humor is outrageous and my tongue spit fire. God had to deliver me so that I wouldn't like literally cut people up with my tongue. If y'all heard some of my old music, reckless. Reckless. So when the humor come out and I get the roasting, y'all mamas and y'all grannies, that's when y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna just like unsubscribe and like literally just fall off the face of the earth because like y'all gonna be like, she's crazy. Yes, chat. I love y'all. 50 likes is insane. Somebody hit the like button right now. Thank y'all. Woo! I wish I could turn up. Don't you know on your phone when you do that message and it send all the fireworks and everything? I wish we could do that right now because y'all just snap 50 likes on my live. What? Y'all snap. Y'all snap for real. 51 likes. Correct me, honey. Y'all, I want to tell y'all, shout out to Mr. Deuce. I ain't gonna say why. I ain't gonna say why. Cause, you know, I don't be wanting people to think like, oh, you know, people is like this and that and trying to play with my supporters because we ain't got no yes men over here. We ain't got no simps over here. None of that. But fast forward. I want to just tell y'all that Baccarat 540. Who know what Baccarat 540 is? Put in the chat. Say I know if you know what Baccarat 540 is. He said, "Why are Americans so boring?" Because you mad that you're not here. That's probably why. Okay, so I would say before I actually bought Baccarat, I used to be hearing people saying that Baccarat is not worth the money. Compton in the house. Shout out to Compton. Deuce don't play. He don't play about me. He never played about me. You heard? He never played about me. But anyways, people used to always be saying like Baccarat is not, yes, it is perfume bouquet. Yes. So people used to be telling me like it's not worth the money. When I say it's the best $380 I ever spent. First of all, I love the marketing of it all. They engrave your name on the bottle. First of all, I have Donnathebillionaire on the back of my bottle. They engraved it for me. Secondly, it's not even just about the Baccarat 540. They got two other ones. One is called Kirky and one is called another one. I got all of them up there. That perfume line smells immaculate, y'all. At this point, I got to make sure that I get one every single year. I don't think that I will run out of it before the year is out because I don't wear it every day. I got other smells that I like. But I just want to tell anybody, one thing I've noticed about people who got negative things to say is because either they can't afford to do it for themselves or they've never even experienced it. Like they'll tell you something not worth the money and they never even smelled it. You can't smell it on somebody. It's Baccarat, baby. You know what Baccarat notes are? I don't know the other ones. I don't know the other notes that are in there. I will look it up. But I do know that they have Baccarat notes. I think Baccarats are like, I don't know if that's some type of, I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know if it's like some type of spice or, I don't think it's a flower at all, but I'll look it up for you. Thank you. But one thing I know, so what I was going to say is you can't just walk past somebody and smell something on somebody and think you really understand, you know? Like, you got to actually have it on your skin. You got to already be clean and like fresh and like actually wear it and walk around with it on for you to know how much it's so heavenly, y'all. Like, but the second runner up, I'm just going to give y'all my rundown. I did this on Facebook already, but I just wanted to say that for anybody who's like, dang, why do it cost $350? It was $350 something, but then after taxes, I ended up paying like $380. Whatever. And it show is, he spelled it right there for y'all. Thank you, Deuce. Anyways, so I just wanted to say that because it's a lot of people who try to discourage and be like, it ain't worth $350. It's worth from my opinion. I'm not the type of person, let me stop. I spend money on perfume, but usually when I go to dealers, I always buy sets. And the set's only like $170 because it comes with lotion, it comes with the perfume, and they give you gifts. They give you free gifts. So like with my Marc Jacobs, they gave me a Marc Jacobs umbrella. Like, and then they give you like samples of other perfumes. So I like to go to dealers because I get more for my money. But I would say that it's worth every penny of the $380, $350, wherever you buy it from. I feel like it's worth it. Only thing I just feel like, why didn't you give me the lotion too? The lotion is $80 separately. Crazy, right? But I just like it. Oh my God, y'all smell so good. But anyways, I'm gonna give y'all my rundown. Baccarat, top notch, #1. Second, gonna be Givenchy Irresistible. That smells so good. Givenchy Irresistible. You can get the Givenchy for like $180 with the lotion. It comes as a set. The Baccarat and Bond 9 is the only ones that's like $300-400, but I wouldn't buy Bond 9. I think that's for older, mature women, or maybe it smells different on other people's body chemistry. For me, Bond 9 is just not that. But Baccarat worth every bit of the $380 that I spent. I'm just gonna say that, y'all. And when you go to dealers and you buy stuff, ask for your gifts. My bad. When you go to dealers and you ask, oh, I need to put this one. When you go to dealers and you buy stuff, ask for your gifts. Open up your mouth and ask. Don't just go in there and spend no $100 or $170 or what is it? $350. Don't go in there and spend that type of money and don't ask for your gifts. I don't know where you live, but dealers give out gifts. If they give you samples of other ones that you like, so say if you went and you bought Baccarat, where's my gifts? Can I get some samples? They're supposed to give you samples or something. Like they'll give you like samples of the new Burberry or the new Marc Jacobs or something like that. But I like gifts. They gave me Marc Jacob umbrellas, but I shopped there a lot. So I don't know, but ask for your stuff. Anywho. Anywho, um, so I say Kirk, I think it's Mason Kirk or something like that. That whole line to me is fire. Not just the Baccarat 540. It's two other ones. I can't get up because of what I got on, but I know one of them is called Kirky, and then the other one, it's like pink writing on it. That one smells so good, man. So that line is 100% fire. Hey y'all, hey, over here on Tag. I'm over here talking to YouTube, y'all, so bear with me. Givenchy Irresistible. Chef's Kiss, y'all. Chef's Kiss. And that one you can get for like, I think it's like $180 for the lotion and the perfume. So check that out. I would say them my top two. Then it's gonna be anybody who really know me. I wear Marc Jacobs on a regular basis. It's gonna be Marc Jacobs Daisy or Marc Jacobs Perfect. You can get the kit for $170. It's gonna come with the perfume. It's gonna come with the purse size It's gonna come with the regular size perfume. Then it's gonna come with the skinny tube of perfume, and it's gonna come with a lotion. $170. So Marc Jacobs is like my everyday. It smells so good and clean. That's my favorite. Marc Jacobs always been my favorite. Irresistible and the Baccarat brand. Not just Baccarat, but the whole Kirk brand. Mason Kirk, whatever. And then so after Marc Jacobs, after Givenchy, is gonna be I think I like for every day, I like Valentino, and I like Flower Bomb and Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner got this clear bottle tea. But you can't get Kylie Jenner from dealers. They don't carry it. You gotta go to, I think, Ulta to get the Kylie Jenner one. I don't even think Sephora got it. You gotta go to Ulta. But after that, Baccarat, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, and then Burberry Her. Burberry Her is like one that's always in my archive, even though I don't wear that much, because it smells real sweet. Like, it smells really warm and sweet. Like, it's like an intimate perfume that I feel like you're only supposed to wear around your man. And I had this thing in my head, like, I don't supposed to wear every perfume that I will wear with my man with other people, because I don't want everybody feeling this kind of warm feeling towards me. Absolutely not. So and then y'all gotta make sure y'all catch the deals, because I just got YSL and I got so YSL, they just had a sale at Sephora. You know, at Sephora, when you buy stuff, you get at Sephora, when you buy stuff, you get points. So for the deals, honey. When it comes to my regulars, my Marc Jacobs, Givenchy, Burberry stuff, I don't have a choice. I got to get the kit. It's $170. I'm going to get it at least once a year, because I don't wear them all, so they like but the YSL, the Valentino, the Flower Bomb, they had those mini bottles on sale at, I think that was like $39. Honest with y'all, we just did Ancestry, and think it's called Midland. So I think it's like from like what do you call it? Come on now, it's at the tip of my tongue. Where it's like by the Philippines. I can't think of it. I'll tell y'all later. But anyways, so YSL is like for business, y'all. I'm gonna be quite frank, honest with y'all. YSL, thank you for my hearts. I love you guys. So YSL is for business. The reason why I think YSL is for business is because you're gonna smell rich, you're gonna smell good, you're gonna smell mature, and you're gonna smell like you came to do business. It ain't like one of them oh so sweet intimate smells like come eat me up type. Nah, it's not giving that. It's giving like boss lady. And I like YSL because I bought Miss Dior last year and I literally had to give it away to my little sister because she liked how I smelled. But for me, Miss Dior smelled like too mature, like too strong. It's giving young person white diamond, and I don't like those really strong smells. I like smelling like, oh my god, when I walk past you, you still smelling me and like you can't stop smelling me. I don't want it to smell strong and like ugh. So I gave away the Miss Dior to my little sister. But YSL smells like I came in with a briefcase to close the deal. So I like YSL. So it's gonna give Mason, Kirk, Franklin, whatever the Baccarat owner is gonna give that brand first, worth every bit of $350, $380, whatever, wherever you at. Then it's gonna give Givenchy Irresistible. Then if you don't want to never spend $300 on a perfume, I would say go Givenchy Irresistible because it's still like top-notch fragrance, but it's a little bit above Marc Jacobs. And I don't know if it's because I'm just so used to Marc Jacobs because it's my favorite everyday smell that I wear all the time. But I would say if you never want to spend the $350 on Baccarat, go Givenchy Irresistible. Givenchy smells so good. So it's going to be Baccarat, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, Burberry Her, YSL. They got a new Burberry Gold. To me, that one is more mean business because Burberry Her is like I said, that's an intimate smell. I don't suggest you ever wear that unless you're gonna be up under your man somewhere chilling out. But Givenchy is like, that's the smell that you want to be with your man, but it's a higher level than Burberry Her. To me, Burberry Her is just so sweet that yes, you put it in the archives, you do buy that one, but it's like you wear that when y'all going out on a night date. It might be like 10 something at night. Y'all finna go out, cutesy, whatever. Or you put it on when you get out the shower when y'all finna go to bed. Givenchy, you're not gonna wear Givenchy to bed. It's given to prestige. You're not wearing Givenchy to bed. Unless you want to. Unless you want to. But yeah, that's gonna be my top picks. Baccarat, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, Burberry, YSL. And do not sleep on Kylie Jenner. She got a lot of different bottles, but the clear one smells like anywhere all the time. That one, yes, is giving, yeah, my man finna fall in love with me. Yes, Kylie Jenner, that one is good. But her brand is new. A lot of people haven't heard about hers, but oh yeah. It's still up under Givenchy, but it's giving anywhere, anytime. It's giving I can wear this to church. It's giving I can wear this with my man. It's giving I can wear this anywhere. Kylie Jenner, you can wear that anywhere. It smells so good, y'all. I think it got like orange notes, but it's definitely giving what it's supposed to give. Fix my top, okay? My bad. See, the reason why it look like this is because I got this faja on, so it's pushing everything up. But I got you. You know what? This what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. Because I think people try to play. I'm actually gonna get off here in a minute, but I think that people trying to play. But yeah, I really want to take this faja off because it's like squeezing me so tight I can barely breathe. But yeah, that's my perfume insight. I gave y'all the insight to be cute and classy, which is gonna be Fashion Nova. If you want to go active, you're gonna go Original Baddies Club. If you want like you a fit body jogging suit for the cute young girlies, it is giving Original Baddies Club. If you over 40, actually if you over 45, you probably should shop on Fashion Nova, because why would you be wearing Original Baddies Club? Unless it's an outfit that you just want to throw on and run outside, you know? But what's so funny is the girls who can't stand me, they still be on here trying to get beauty tips for me. I'm gonna give it to you anyways. But once I inspire you and you take tips from me, you can't turn around and try to hate on me because I inspired you. Yeah, just want to get that tip. At this point, you want to be friends. After I inspire you, at this point, you want to be friends. But yeah, I think that's all the tips I got today. I'm gonna do a video for y'all like what's in my skin routine, and then I'm gonna do like, I gotta show y'all, not gonna actually show y'all, but I'm gonna do a shower time vlog because I want to show y'all how we really get into it. Like, because I feel like women, I don't know what men do. I don't know what men do. But I feel like females, like, we gotta smell like flowers all the time. So I take showers a lot different. I don't know, you know, baddies probably take, I feel like baddies, I seen your text too. I can't see it right now, but I feel like baddies, we supposed to do a little bit of extra self-care than the regular average person. But I'm gonna actually show it to y'all visually. But I use those, don't you know those shower exfoliating gloves? My shower take a lot. But anyways, I do the shower exfoliating gloves. I do the, can you see it? The pink hibiscus sugar scrub. So I do the sugar scrub on the exfoliating gloves. First, I scrub my skin first. So that all dead skin can come off, boom, with the exfoliating gloves. Do the whole thing. And then I rinse the gloves off in the shower. Then I take the gloves off. Boom. Then I actually use a towel. After I use the exfoliating gloves, then I finally use the towel and put the body wash on there. Body, boom, boom, boom. Then I use the back brush. Put the stuff on the back brush, clean my back. Boom, 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 boom. It's funny because people probably think like, girl, I know you don't, but if you don't believe me, ask anybody who go to church with me, I'm always late. That's because that's how long it takes me to just like take a shower. But anyways, so I do the back brush. And then that's after you do the back brush, I do the foot spa. It's like exfoliator for your feet. So I do the foot scrub, put it on, clean my feet, blah blah blah. And then rinse all my hands off and everything. And then after that, that's when you go in with the intimate wash for the girly parts. You feel me? So showers is just like a little different over here. And I want to do that vlog for y'all because we are very, very like exquisite creatures. And they call us, what they said on Baby Boy, unstable creatures. We ain't unstable. We are exquisite. And we bring a lot of essence to y'all world. So put some respect on our name. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like during this time of my life, God has been teaching me how to just love and self-care and just like be calm with myself. I remember when I used to get up and have to rush to run out because I was always on go, but God kind of like breaking me out of that hustle culture, like making me more soft life, more like chill. And one thing that he revealed to me is to just like take time with my self-care, because self-care is not about just looking good and smelling good. Self-care is about mental stability. It's about like calming your nervous system. And like when you go out, you're supposed to look good and smell good, but you're also supposed to feel good. And a part of you feeling good is like being kind to yourself and taking that time to actually nurture yourself. Because you can look good, hair, lashes, nails, all that, and you can smell good, but do you feel good though? Do you feel happy? Do you feel soft? Do your nervous system feel calm, or do you feel like you're rushing? Did you take enough time to make sure that you are in the optimism state and you're not in the attitude or irritable state? Like when you take your time with your self-care and you take your time just being kind to yourself when you first start your day, you'll be surprised how that affects you when you leave out, or how it affects your decision making, or how it affects your thought process. Do you go out feeling like something good finna happen to me today? I'm finna bump heads with my kingdom helpers. I'm finna meet the person today that's finna change my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna meet so many good clients today. Or do you go out and you in a rush, you forgetting things, you done left something at home, or now you irritated, now you in road rage and you cussing out the people that's cussing you out. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really take your time and really cater to your mental as well as you cater to your outer appearance, it's a game changer. Literally. You're able to show up better in any type of space. Like people can tell when you walk into a room and you're trying to do business with them and you irritated, or you are being all salesy and you don't have enough patience to actually get to know who they are and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So when you're able to just be in that calm state and be peaceful and like be in cruise control, be an actual soft woman, it's a whole different ball game. So yeah, you have to eventually become mentally like content and like have your nervous system be calm when you take that dang on long to get ready in the morning. Of course you do. Because ain't no way you can do all those steps in the shower without something within you clicking to like calm you down, because it takes too long. So I don't know if that's why God revealed the remedy to me, or if that's why I take showers how I do now. But eventually, if you taking a whole 45-minute shower, 30-minute shower, somewhere in that time, your mental is calming down. You know? So definitely. They just waiting. I can't wait to see what that text say, but sometimes I be running my mouth. I don't even be seeing what's going on. So thank you for telling me to fix my shirt, because I didn't see or was paying attention to nothing. For real. I was on the phone with my friend one day and he was telling me something about like how people was viewing me as if like how I dress, like as if I was dressing in like maybe a promiscuous way. And the whole time I never thought that I was. And then he was like, oh, well, now that I know that that ain't where your mental state at, like it's crazy how people can be thinking that you thinking something that you not thinking. Like when that guy was saying that I was being a thirst trap because I had on this gown the whole time. Y'all don't know the morning that I had. I literally drove 2 hours this morning. And when I got home, all I wanted to do was get comfortable. And what I did was I put on my thigh first, because I was like, okay, while I'm chilling at home before I go back outside and make me some more money, I'm going to, do what I need to do, because you got to wear your thigh for a certain amount of hours of the day. So I put my thigh on, and then I had put on my gown because, just a quick insider, y'all, I like to feel free at home. You got to wear contraptions and all type of stuff when you go out that door. When I come home, I like to just feel free, like free. So I had put my gown on and everything, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste no time and let no time be unintentional. So I turned on my tag, and then I turned on my YouTube. So I just started talking to y'all about money and stuff. And I was going to get on here and do, I'm in this program called 720 Credit Score. And I was going to get on here and just do my lessons and let y'all just, teach y'all some of the lessons that I was learning. But like other money stuff came to my mind, so we started talking about that. But never once did I think that I was going to get on here and intentionally be a thirst trap. What does that do for me? What do setting thirst traps do? That don't do nothing for me. If you really know me, you know I'm about my chicken, my cheese, my skrilla, my scratch. Whatever you want to call it. I'm about my money. So a thirst trap makes me no money on YouTube. I can see if this was OnlyFans or something. What am I gonna do on YouTube being a thirst trap? That's giving away free goods. We're not doing that. So that was by far the last thing on my mind. To be honest, and disclaimer, I do not have OnlyFans. I was just using that as an example. If I really wanted to get paid for wearing a gown, I would be on a completely different platform. That's the point I'm making here. So I guess that I can be more conscious. And when my husband come, he gonna be able to tell me, like, girl, you better not dare get on there with that on. But then he might be like, you all mine, I don't care. Like, make him mad. Let them see what they can't have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of person he gonna be. But anyways, maybe I have, my masculine in my life to be like, look, you might need to put on a different shirt. But sometimes my mental just don't even be there. I have a million other things in my mind. But I can guarantee you, if I wanted to get paid for being a thirst trap, it wouldn't be on YouTube. Yeah. So that was so far from my mental. And as a matter of fact, the platform that I'm on right here, they don't allow like certain stuff to be shown and all that. So that just goes to show you how far away from my mental that was, because I don't want to get banned on my other platform. They don't play that over here. They don't play that. Like, you can't have on short shorts, you can't have on certain things. That's how this is how I know how slow you are. I never once bragged about how I can wear whatever I wanted. I'm starting to realize just how slow people are nowadays. That was by far not even nothing the conversation was about. That's why people just be listening to half of it and they be so quick, they just want to respond because they so bored, and that's exactly why they're on the internet. And they just be saying anything. Saying anything. That was not at all what this conversation was about. I pay a lot to be comfortable in my house. Like, what? My monthly bills is literally over $2,000. So when I make it home, this is my safe space. This is my comfortability space. I literally just be like, in a different, like, this different, to be stable, and like the air is on 68. It's cool in here. You know what I'm saying? I literally just feel blessed when I come home. Like, I be in a completely different mental space when I come home. So I don't really even be thinking about the opinions of other people at most. This is where I don't gotta care how nobody think about me but Jesus. Like, at all. I don't even care. I don't even care. Y'all, I'm hungry. I'm very much hungry. First of all, I want to thank y'all so much for getting me to 56 likes on my stream. I can only imagine how many people actually popped in and watched the stream. I hope that if you rewind it back to the beginning, the financial part, that you get something that you can use. I am Donnathebillionaire on YouTube, Instagram. What else? I think they're the only platforms I'm Donnathebillionaire. I don't know what's my name on. It's something else. I'm Donnathebillionaire on TikTok. Okay. I'm Donnathebillionaire on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. If y'all need me for any financial content, I'm here for y'all. A house special fried rice. Man, I'm finna go down there and eat me some chicken and rice because I made it last night. It's gonna be so good. I'm putting butter and sugar in the rice. But anyway, I love y'all so much. This is the money team. So if any way y'all feel like y'all want to change y'all financial situation, or if y'all just want to learn more about finance, make sure y'all reach out to me. Make sure y'all always look at my community posts to see what's new, see what's happening. My contact information is in the description. It is also sometimes on my community post, depends on how far you go down. And then I always do get ready with me videos. Make sure that y'all, love you more dudes, make sure that y'all always check the short feed for anything new, because I post more shorts than I post anything else. Over here on Tag, subscribe to Donna the Billionaire on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Donna the Billionaire and TikTok, and I will see y'all in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah.